video right here is about karma. Now, before I go into karma, what karma is. After I break down what karma is, I'm going to give y'all step by step the scientific understanding of how karma works. In case you just don't think that the universe is reacting to you instead of acting upon you. So with that being said, what is karma? Long story short, to give a simple synopsis of what karma is. Karma is the reaction to your own actions by you, for you, to you, manifested within you. So with that being said, karma is, a lot of people have an incorrect connotation on karma. Karma is not if you slap somebody, somebody's going to slap you. You might rape somebody and never get caught. You might get away with it in this lifetime. So we got to do away with the negative, karma cannot replace Jesus. It used to be, you gonna go to hell and Jesus gonna get you. Now you niggas took Jesus down and you put the ancestors and karma up there. And all you niggas keep talking about the ancestors and the karma. The karma and the ancestors is not gonna do physically what you have to do. That's your goddamn job. Karma is the energetic signature. And I'm gonna do a video on energetic signatures after this. Is the energetic signature that you sign using your heat, using your biofield to generate heat, aka your aura, and you stamp what you do in the universe, and it's sent out, okay, through the form of sinusoidal curvature waves. Go look it up. Sinusoidal waves are waves that basically are balanced out and are equal in length, and they keep a balanced signature as they're being emitted from one organism to the next. Sinusoidal waves. So with that being said, family, you are emitting sinusoidal waves from your body every day, and the frequency of these waves are predicated upon the temperature of your heart. Remember, temperature, when you do the etymology on the word, it comes from temporary, which means state of being. Your heart is 100,000 more electrically charged and powerful than your brain. More times powerful than your brain. So with that being said, you actually manifest your existence from your will. You feel me? Your thoughts are the initial, let's say, guiding tool. But your will is actually gravitationally pulls your reality to you. Now, why is this important? When we dealing with karma, right? You got to understand. Karma don't got to come back tonight. Okay? It is not instant karma. Okay? This ain't no goddamn Vine on YouTube. You can get your karma. You might get your karma 1,000 years from now. How? How does this work? Let me show you how. The zodiac sign controls the soul as well as the blueprint for building the body. But the planets control the body on a detailed manner. For example, when I broke down how anything that spirals counterclockwise is spiritual, aka subconscious, and anything that spirals clockwise is physical, materialistic, aka conscious, this is the same laws for the manifestations of the body. On a monthly scale, the zodiac goes counterclockwise, okay? It goes from Aries to Virgo. Now, why is this important? It goes from Aries towards Virgo. Now, why is this important? The planets travel clockwise, which is from Virgo to Aries. So, physically, your body is governed by the planets. For example, Aries is your head, Taurus is your neck. I can go on and on about all of the zodiac signs that govern certain parts of your body, but I'm not. So with that being said, the positions of the zodiac sign never change. This is why the positions of a human never change. So with that being said, no matter how you come out of the womb, no matter how tall you are, how light you are, whatever your personal details are, individually towards you, individually upon you, as those characteristics that you may possess, however they may be manifested upon you, the position in which those characteristics are manifested will never change. So you can have a big head or small head. The fact will never change that your head is always on your neck. You know why? Because Aries is always where it is in the solar system. And Aries governs the position of where your head go. Pisces governs where your feet go. You will always have 2 feet attached to the bottom of your goddamn ankles, calves, legs, and so on and so forth. You know why? Because Pisces is always positioned where it is in the zodiac. So as long as the zodiacs never move, how your body comes out will never move. And I'm mad I can't think of the damn name of the man. Y'all probably see him. He be stretched out like this, and he be inside of a circle, and he be connected to the zodiac signs. Now, I can't think of his name right now off my head. I had it. If you can get it, throw it in the comments for the family to see. But the reason they drew that man like that is to confirm exactly what I'm saying. You are hooked up physically to the cosmos and energetically. Remember when I broke down how you get your soul from the zodiac? We can tell where you came from upon your travels on the astral plane as you begin to reincarnate into this physical body and have an experience in this lifetime temporarily predicated upon your zodiac sign, because we know where you came because you picked up the energies of those star clusters. So that being said, your body is energetically hooked up to the zodiac signs, but biologically it's operating constantly upon the planets. The sun controls your circulatory system and your heart directly. Saturn controls your skeletal system. Mercury controls your nervous system. Astrology and astronomy go hand in hand with biology and psychology. So with that being said, understand you are the universe. This is not just something we saying to be cute. Now, why is this important? When we dealing with karma, right? When you have a certain psychology and emotional state, let's say if you angry and you doing angry, hateful things to people, and you in your lower chakra, right? You are emitting these waves out to what they call the zodiac band. Okay? Now, when you're looking at the zodiac band, just imagine, or when you go look it up, that circle, right? When you see the zodiac signs, when you see that circle, imagine inside of it the sun and all of the planets, because that's actually what is inside of it. Now, you can never physically or energetically escape that zodiac band. That is your basically, if we was to cast a spell on you and put you inside of a seal, the zodiac is all of our seal. All of our energies while in these bodies as African people, because remember, only African people are naturally hooked up to the cosmos through our pineal gland and our dimple antennas. So as African people, we are basically sealed into this frequency of waveform or life form that we have took on in order to have this temporary physical experience. Now, as you emit certain feelings out, these waves actually bounce out to the cosmos, and once they reach the farthest ends of our solar system, and they come in contact with whichever one of these zodiac signs your frequency has been designated for, it bounces back to you. So everything is sound waves, which science will confirm. We're just different vibrational tones of sound. Now, why is this important? Because I'm gonna do another video breaking down how we've been disconnected from the solar system through us being detached and manipulated by means from our original tongue and from our original tongue. So that being said, this is important because each planet makes a sound. It has a frequency, which I'm going to break down. And depending upon what you do, as well as the day and time you do it, you can either be manifesting a negative or a positive tune. So if you're negatively in tune with your own goddamn self and you're raping, robbing, stealing, killing, lying, you are just emitting these sinusoidal waves out to the cosmos. And once they reach the tip of that zodiac band, it bounces back. Just like when you in a goddamn room, and some of these rooms are hollow, and you say hello, and the room will say hello. If you yell back in the cave and you say, is anybody in there? Your voice will echo back to you. If you go to a mountain and you say, good morning, the mountain, it'll seem like it's talking back to you. Because your sound waves are bouncing off the mountain back to you. So that being said, the universe is doing the same thing. Everything you think and feel is bouncing off the zodiac band and coming back to you. So everything you putting out will be returned back to you. But it doesn't always happen instantly. The zodiac band, right, is over 6 trillion miles wide. I have the exact calculation. I can't get it out of my head. I wrote it down, so I'm not giving it to you now. But we can say it's approximately 6 trillion miles in circumference. That's a far-ass distance for vibrational frequencies to be traveling. So just like NASA be sending electromagnetic waves into space, seeing if they can get a response, you, from right here in your own heart and your own mind, are doing the same thing they're doing. You're sending electromagnetic waves out into space, and space is responding to you. Because you are the puppet. The solar system is the puppet master. Y'all are interacting with each other. Y'all are the same, one and the same deity. That is your higher self. The solar system, the cosmos is your higher self. You are the physically condensed humanoid form of your celestial omnipresent self. And what you feel and think about your individual self in this form is what your celestial self will present to you for you to experience. So what you're doing on this planet will not go unpunished. It will be delivered back. But it will be delivered back to you predicated upon your horoscope. See, when you come out of the womb, the reason that we don't, that people don't date what time you was born upon the time you was conceived versus what time you come out of the womb is because your zodiac karma doesn't start until you take your first breath of oxygen, because you have to intake the cosmic frequencies that are stored in oxygen, because we can prove through quantum science that oxygen is actually intelligent. You have to intake the omnipresent life force, aka prana, of the cosmos as your first, basically, acceptance to your physical karma that you have accepted by inhabiting this body. So let's say if this lifetime I'm doing good, right? And they say the seeds you sow will soon grow. That's all the energy you've been kicking out. So you might not get your karma in this lifetime, right? And then you might pass away and you reincarnate. Now, when you reincarnate, your horoscope and the planets have stored all your actions on what is called cosmic electricity, also known as astrolight. Go look it up. Now, these are the very fabrics that weave the information, that weave the neurological information of the entire cosmos and galaxy. So, this can also be synchronized with the Akashic Records, which I also did a video on. So, everything you did, just like your brain helps to store your thoughts via your nervous system, the cosmos helps to store your everything, all your actions are written in the solar system via the medium of what is known as cosmic electricity, as well as astrolight in your own Akashic Records. So with that being said, once you come out of the womb at that certain time and that certain day that you have been permitted to reincarnate in, the universe has already prepared for you a horoscope that will include not only people from your past life, not only people from this life that you need to meet, but also your karma. So if you've been doing bad in your past life, your ass might have reincarnated into a bad situation. You might have some bad things you have to go through. It's already written in the stars what will happen to you, predicated upon what you're doing right now. So yesterday is nothing more than the effect of what you've done today. I know that sounds crazy, but think about it. If I throw this camera on the ground right now, technically that was the past. And the past happened because of what I just did when I was in the now. So the future is what you should be worrying about. The past is what you should be learning from. And now is what you should be focused on. Because now, everything that you're doing, even me making this video, I'm emitting frequencies into the universe, and the universe is going to bounce those frequencies back. And depending upon the attention, this is why the ancestors say your heart has to be light as a feather. Because depending upon your intentions, right, and your mental perspective will be how the universe responds to you, because the universe is just you. So, with that being said, your karma might not come back for 100 years. It might not come back for 10 years. But the fact of the matter is, it is coming back. So how you treat people, how you think about people, the shit you like to run around this planet and do, all the little sneaky shit you think you're getting away with, you're not getting away with it. You're just creating your own future for yourself to destroy. So you're really hurting yourself more than you hurting somebody else. So that being said, if you're a rapist and you're a murderer, you might reincarnate into a situation where somebody rapes you. So that being said, we're not saying if you're watching this video and you was abused that you did it to yourself in the past life. That's not what I'm saying. Because a lot of shit, everything happens for a reason, but some shit happens for no goddamn reason. What I'm saying is be mindful of what you're doing right now, because it may not come back this lifetime. You might get away scot-free. It may not come back your next lifetime. It might come back 7 lifetimes from now. And you're going to be wondering why this particular life experience is so hard. It's because you created it that way. And not only did you create it that way, hopefully, motherfucking Europeans still ain't here, making it even harder than the fucking probably would have been at all. So with that being said, be conscious of your spiritual actions. See, the universe does not act upon you. It's not this fictitious mystery guy that's in religion. It reacts to you. If you mad, remember, I did that video called Atomic Reality. Go watch it. If you mad, you're going to energetically start to vibrate particles that manifest that reality for you. I don't got to be mad. You could be mad. We having 2 different experiences in the same room. The room is not mad. It's just the frequency coming from you is mad, and the frequency coming from me is happy. So the room is producing for you what you're producing for it. And the room is producing for me what I'm producing for it. That's how karma works. That's simple. Karma is not if you kick somebody gonna come kick you. No. Karma is the frequency that you put out, you will get it back. And you might manifest an entire lifetime to pay that spiritual debt. So I would advise everybody get their natal charts and their horoscopes done, and pay attention to not only the life paths and the things you've experienced in your life. I guarantee you it already was written in your natal chart by the time you came out of the womb, but also pay attention to the people in them. Because you might have did somebody dirty in your past life, cheated on them, got them killed, whatever. And now you might be like, damn, why this person doing this to me in my life? If you go look in your natal chart, I guarantee you your natal chart going to tell you exactly who that person is and why they're doing it. And that way you can release the karma. See, nothing is guaranteed and indefinite. Just because you do bad don't mean that you can't do good. You can't erase what you do, but you can definitely neutralize. Just like in science they say positive neutralize the negative. You can do bad your whole life. If you start doing good, you will neutralize that, and eventually your good will begin to outweigh your bad. Everything is weight. See, nothing goes away. This is why our ancestors used the scale, because the scale was symbolic to the Libra constellation. Weight, celestial weight, balance, light heart. If I steal for 20 years, but then I give back for 40 years, I can't undo my wrong, but I can definitely outdo my wrong with right. I can't undo it, but I can outdo it with correct actions. So with that being said, some things are non-repentable. Let's get that straight. Alright? So I don't want nobody thinking I could rape a kid and the ancestors in the car. No, you're done. You're pretty much about done. Like, so you better get it right. I would advise you not to do that. I don't have no ways or means for you to work that karma off. I'm just saying. So with that being said, we're not going to start pillaging motherfuckers and doing wicked things and thinking that you're going to outdo that. For me, everything is predicated upon your attention and your understanding. If you think you're going to manipulate and outsmart the creator, I have a surprise for you. So and the creator has a surprise for you. So with that being said, that's a surprise you don't want. So when we're dealing with karma, family, karma is predicated precisely off you because you are energetically and physiologically hooked up to the solar system. And you emit sinusoidal waves to the solar system every goddamn second. Even watching this video, you emit them. And what you're putting out is what you will get back. So, the universe, at this point in time, outside of the wicked-ass government and the shit they've been doing, exclude them. Exclude the unnatural for a second. Just imagine we was here naturally. Everything that's naturally been going wrong in your life is your fault. Everything that's unnaturally been going wrong in your life is their fault. So now think about it. You got two people fucking your life up. You have an unnatural entity on this planet bringing negativity into your life, and then they're convincing you to feel and think ways about your own self and environment to help you bring negativity into your own life as well. So you've been being tricked, and this is why we gotta study the occult, because you have people who know the sacred sciences of us spiritually and are using us against us. So with that being said, family, everybody right now, hopefully you've obtained the information that the ancestors would have liked me to convey to you in this video for you to obtain, and that you can begin to fix your karma right now. So with that being said, we ain't talking about deleting everything you've done. We're talking about accepting you're wrong, accepting the fact that you were wrong when doing it, and also accepting the path of doing right at this precise second in order to manifest a different reality for yourself other than the one that you have currently up until this point been existing. And with that